just packed with exciting young players, but both these teams still refining their squads.
Kevin, these could be the teams of tomorrow. They just need some more polish and experience, and that's something you can only get with hard work and time.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They've got Neesmith. Smith is out there with Turner. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the two-guard position. Neesmith, the pass to Turner. Halliburton with it. Launches it. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
We've seen him shoot at 40% from deep for a season, so Halliburton accurate from three-point land.
Pass to Neesmith. Fires the three. Bagley with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. James Wiseman, he's checked in for Duran. Heald's checked in for the Pacers. Ivy kicks to Bagley. Wiseman sets a screen for Bagley. 6 on the shot clock. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Turner. Halliburton on the wing. Outside Turner. Pass to Nembhard. Lets the three fly. The shot will not fall. Now the Pistons take it the other way. There's the drive. The shot by Ivy, no good. Indiana's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Turner with a screen for Halliburton. The three buries it from three-point range. Halliburton's got 6.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Detroit, no good that time either. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Out to Smith. Back to Hield. Cunningham with it. Out guarded by Hield. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Wiseman. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Textbook play by Cade Cunningham. He knows better to mess up that open look.
To the middle. Here's Smith. Look at that.
Nice.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
The feed to Bagley. Back to Cunningham. From deep. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up a stat sheet. The key for him moving forward, though, efficiency.
Pistons trail by 4. Ivy and slam dunk by Ivy.
Well, Wiseman's passing game is a work in progress, but he's smart enough to spot the wide open man there.
And you talk about Cade's efficiency. Great on a struggling team. That can be a challenge.
Yeah, without great shooters around him, he's forced into taking tough shots or turnovers. And as the team improves, though, I think the percentages should come around.
It's Cunningham with the drive, and it's all evened up.
On the drive, Cunningham moves with purpose, insisting on getting to his look.
59 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Hey, watch him.
Halliburton passes to Turner. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. Puts it up from 15. Bagley with a screen on Hield. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
with unlimited range. Bogdanovich forces you to extend your defense.
Healed right side. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Cunningham dishes it to Bagley. The pass to Wiseman. Healed on the double team. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
And just wait until Wiseman has time to develop his moves, which are still somewhat raw at this stage.
Smith, the pass to Halliburton. Back to Smith. And it's slammed in by Smith.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the ounce, Greg, yeah. Showing off the bunny. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far.
Give a big round of applause for your Pistons youth dance team.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
We've got Alec Burks, Duran out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Hamidou Diallo. And it's Magruder in at the 2. That's the group for Detroit right now. Neesmith, the pass to Jackson. To the left side wing. Here's McConnell. To the paint. Here's Duran. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Burks kicks to Diallo. Sinks the three-pointer. Diallo's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Mathurin, and the layup's good off the glass.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Right wing. Here's Magruder. Over to the left wing. Burks for 3. Stewart passes to Burks. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. For the 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. Head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Here's Burks, and he jams it with authority.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Passes it to Nwora. To the right side. McConnell against Burks. Jackson out to the right wing. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Mathurin missing. Pistons leading by 3. In the corner, it's Diallo. Pulls up. Stewart kicks to Diallo. Pass to Burks. Here's Magruder. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Knocks it loose.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Takes a 3. Kept alive by Indiana. A second chance effort. Here's Neesmith. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Neesmith has got his first points of the night.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Burks against McConnell. And stolen by Diallo. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. On the wing, Jackson, guarded by Stewart, takes the 3. Goes back up. The putback, Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Here's Magruder. He's covered by McConnell. They set the pick. On its way from Burks for two. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. Burks has got his third basket of the night right there. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Pistons.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Hamidou Diallo can play different positions for you on the floor. He can handle the ball, and he can get inside and make tough plays.
This is his first free throw of the game. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Pacers trail by 3. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And a different look here for the Pistons. Bagley, he's checked in for Stewart. Bogdanovich comes in for Diallo. Ivy's checked in for Rodney Magruder. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Burks. Driving the lane and slam dunk by Ivy.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Neesmith, the pass to Smith. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Cunningham on the wing. Off target from three-point range. Pacers trail by 3. Here's Turner. Count that one. Turner's got his first bucket in this one.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
And good that time.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Halliburton outside. Here's Nembhard. And a close game so far through the first not so much day for the group.
Let's hear it for the Jabberwockies.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Well, it's a player's lead, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Pistons leading by 3. Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. They've got Smith. He's out there with Neesmith. Miles Turner out there with Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard.
It is so hard to slow down Cade Cunningham, especially when he gets positioned he likes in deep.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Bagley dishes to Weissman. Pistons passing it around. Cunningham for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Cunningham's got 9.
A strong part of Cunningham's game. He's got great range.
Here's Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Weissman with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
They get it back. Bagley kicks to Ivy. Another shot. And no good. So Indiana will take it the other way. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part. Pistons
leading by 8. first minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Pacers trail by 8. Now Halliburton. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Wiseman kicks to Cunningham. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. For Indiana, they've gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Turner looking around. And the 3 off target. The Pistons have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And Jalen Smith is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. So timeout called here, the first for Indiana.
And like a lot of top picks, Cade Cunningham had to deal with some adversity in his rookie season.
Greg, he had been part of winning teams for his entire life. He was introduced to just how competitive the NBA is, but he says it's only sharpened his focus.
Fields checked in for Nesmith. Cunningham outside. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 8.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Halliburton kicks to Turner. They get it back.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Here's Ivy. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
15 seconds.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really...
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. You're double-checking, and the game continues on.
And he makes both free throws. Pacers trail by 8. Here's Halliburton. And it's slammed in by Turner.
And very few young players see the floor as well as Halliburton. It really shows just how impressive his ceiling is as a playmaker.
Rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
1:49 left to play in the third. And there's the pass to Wiseman. Bagley kicks to Cunningham. Healed on the double team. Just 4 to shoot. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Pacers with the rebound. Healed with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Down low. Outside for Halliburton. The shot from 20 feet away. Indiana moving it around. Nembhard, the pass to Smith. No good with the triple. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Ivy dishes to Wiseman. Wiseman sets a screen for Cunningham. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Cunningham's got 11 points.
Lethal running the two-man game. Cunningham is a problem.
Halliburton inside the three-point line. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Passes it to Ivy. The shot from 20 feet away. It's stolen by Smith. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Halliburton finds Smith. Kicked away.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Pass to Hield. Back to Smith. It's stolen by Bagley. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Detroit Pistons with a 10.
Give a big round of applause.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. James Wiseman's out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Alec Burks. Then it's Hamidou Diallo. And it's Magruder in at the 2 guard. That's the group for Detroit right now. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Detroit.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And also, you've got to mention the block shots. Playing hard on defense, not allowing shooters to get comfortable.
Burks looking around. Pass to Magruder. Now, here's Stewart. 6 to shoot. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Stewart's got the lead up to 10 now for the Pistons. Now, here's McConnell. Nailed from three-point land.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Burks for 3. Drills it from outside.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Okay, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Burks has got 5 points now in the quarter.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused, and they've executed.
Here's McConnell, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance. And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's
Substitution on the
Previous play is under review.
time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
Tonight is proving why Cunningham was the top pick in the draft. K can take over games.
The pass to Neesmith. Fires for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
And you know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to DM up.
Here's Cunningham. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
He's the kind of player every team is looking for. Cunningham understands both how to move the ball and how to create for himself.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Cade Cunningham.
And his shooting percentage reflects just how efficient he's been. It's better than 50%, always a sign of a solid offensive performance. But his movement and his shot selection have also both been tremendous.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play. And this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. He said, we're getting some looks on the 3, but we're not connecting. But don't get frustrated. He told them it's a game of ebbs and flows. Keep shooting with confidence. Guys.
Thank you, David.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
Pass to Ivy. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And they're able to recover. Pass to Neesmith. From past the arc. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate.
And at 6'11", Bagley is a huge target. And when he runs the floor, it just makes everything easier.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First free throw is good. And the Pistons making a change here. Weissman's checked in. And the Pacers also making a change. Halliburton's checked in for T.J. McConnell. Pistons leading by 12. Cunningham drives in. Outside for Bagley. To the inside. Halliburton with the steal. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Here's Turner. And Wiseman sends it back.
And putting in work on the defensive end. Wiseman's swat providing a spark to his team.
Takes it off the glass. Wiseman's got the lead up to 14 now for Detroit.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Ivy passes to Bogdanovich. And another three for Detroit.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Detroit.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought that their overall shot selection was better.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Cade Cunningham.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Pistons. To the right side. There's 47 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Off the mark from 16 feet out. Halliburton kicks to Turner from deep three-point range. Not going to go that time.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And it's Bogdanovich again missing. And it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot two.
Shooting for Indiana.
Both shots good from the stripe. And so the Pistons can now just hold on to the ball.
If you're Cunningham, keep going inside. Good things will happen.
First personal foul. Team second.
That's good from Cunningham.
Cade Cunningham.
Both good from the line that time. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Halliburton outside. Here's Neesmith. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed.
athleticism on the floor. What's it like to play in a game like this?
Oh, B.A., it is the best. It's so much fun. I mean, of course, here we're expecting lots of fast breaks, dunks, just in general, a lot of action. And, of course, the fans love these type of games. I can't wait.
Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. And it's Martin in at small forward. And it's Cunningham missing.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Outside Porter. Pass to Şengün. Nifty move. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Here's Ivy. Rockets with a rebound. Smith outside, and he drives in. Here's Şengün. The bank shot, no good.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I go back to him in that area on the floor.
And, guys, what I like about the Rockets, they have stockpiled talent. I know they're young, but they focused on getting as many pieces as they can. With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Porter, the pass to Smith. Back to Porter. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to Smith. 6 to shoot. Launches it. Duren with a rebound. So what do you think the most important thing for young teams like the Rockets?
Well, B.A., it comes down to playing time. I mean, Houston has done a great job of playing their kids. But let me tell you guys, nothing substitutes for game time in the NBA. Learning by playing. That's what it's all about.
Porter, the pass to Şengün. From down in the low post, it goes. Şengün's got his second basket of the night.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Green. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Using that speed, Green flying by on the drive.
On the take, a nice shot by Ivy. Ivy's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
The Pistons trailing. Pass to Bogdanovich. Let's go with a 3. Hits the trifecta.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room. 2 minutes remaining in the
Here's Green. Good.
The defense gets physical with Green inside, so he uses his agility to get around it.
Boy, you look at Jalen Green, all the tools to be a star.
It may take some time. Now, growing up, he was always the most talented, but he is a gym rat and a worker, a grinder. So I bet on him to reach his full potential soon.
Wiseman, he's checked in for the Pistons. Bagley sets a screen. Bogdanovich, no good.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Martin outside. 1:24 left in the opening quarter. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Houston? And the free throw, no good. Well, one thing Kenyon Martin Jr. definitely has, Richard, is a big vertical.
Oh, I played with his father, and both of them knew how to defy gravity. He managed to block the dunk attempt of some of the tallest players, and he can take the ball straight to the rim for a slam of his own.
Well, the #1 overall pick in 2021, Cade Cunningham, ended up 3rd in the Rookie of the Year voting, but nevertheless had an outstanding first season.
Both free throws good from Cunningham. And Cunningham asked to carry a developing Pistons team. Something you'd know about, Grant. Any advice?
Just keep working hard, young man. He is on the right track for sure, B.A. I know he will get it done. He loves the game, and he has embraced the challenge of making this team a winner.
And he makes a first. And last season, the NBA mourned the passing of Hall of Famer Bob Lanier. He played his first decade with the Pistons.
A sad loss for the NBA. Now, he represented them 7 times as an all-star. But for all his greatness on the court, he'll be remembered just as much for the work he did off the court as the league's global ambassador.
Here's Cunningham. Out to Bagley. Back to Cunningham with the fadeaway. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
The fadeaway with no one on him. Looking for style points to go along with the real ones.
Porter in the post. He's watched by Cunningham. Şengün passes to Porter. Over to the left wing. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. "12 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Ivy. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Martin. He gets it up. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And still a close game as the...
Give a big round of applause for your Pistons youth dance team.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out at you stat-wise?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. They've got Josh Christopher. He's out there with Washington. Boban Marjanovic out there with Jae'Sean Tate. Pass to Marjanovic. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Stolen.
They've got to tighten up the ball control. That pass was just too easy to defend.
Here's Duren. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
Pass to Marjanovic. That one doesn't drop. And the Pistons going the other way now. Burks finds Diallo. Back to Burks. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. The three is up. Knocks it down from distance. Burks has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Washington against Burks. To the middle. Christopher. Count it.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And for the Pistons, they're shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Here's Magruder. Nice move. It's deflected. Close the net on 2 minutes played here in the second. Pass to Marjanovic. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect five on the floor. That magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent. And you have to think with this Pistons squad that all eyes are on the future as opposed to the here and now. Young guys focused on reaching their potential.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
Oh, swiped away. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. Christopher's shot is good.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
So where do you see the ceiling for this younger Pistons team as they continue to grow?
You know, B.A., it's always difficult to predict the limits of a team. But as long as they continue to steadily develop, they can become a unit with playoff potential.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the three because you can't make enough twos to win. It's tough to defend the three, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you.
Hey, I got to admit, I like how the Rockets are approaching their rebuild. This summer, drafting Jabari Smith and Tari Eason, two versatile forwards to go with the other young talents. It feels like the picture is starting to come into focus in Houston.
Now here's Tate. Shot clock at 6. And rejected. Pass to Magruder.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Burks for 3. Fires in the triple. Burks has got 13 points in this quarter.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Detroit. And so Washington nails both of them.
When you take a look at this Houston Rockets team, there is no question that they have talented scorers who can get it going quickly.
Diallo outside. Hey, puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. The Rockets have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Stewart, the pass to Burks. Back to Stewart. Now here's Burks. He's guarded by Washington. Pass to Stewart. Clock at 6. Here's Burks. It's rebounded by Houston. And while the Rockets definitely have some talent, Richard, they've struggled to be consistent.
Yeah, that's largely due to the youth and inexperience, and that only comes with playing games. The guys that they lean on to score are still finding their footing. They're finding their game, and this team realizes they need to stay patient.
And up the court come the Pistons on the break. Pass to Duran. Here's Magruder. Now Diallo to the left side wing. Here's Duran. Soft touch off the glass. Duran's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And there's the lob. Deflects the pass. The Pistons leading. Outside Burks. Lets the 3 fly. Christopher with a rebound. Washington left side. And no good, trying to use the glass. And the first half comes to an end.
With the score, your Pistons, 28. The Rockets, 27.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, one of the stories here, Alec Burks getting it done today.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Marvin Bagley is out there with James Wiseman, and it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. That's the group for Detroit right now. Outside Porter. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work. Because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And Detroit has possession. Following the score by Houston, here's Cunningham. Smith with the rebound.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Driving inside.
First personal foul. Team second.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. For the lead, and he lays it up and in. Martin's gotten his second bucket.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Outside Porter. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it. For Detroit, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Outside Bagley. Fires the 3. He can't get it to go. And Houston will come the other way. Şengün passes to Porter. Left side, Green. Launches the 3. And Ivy pulls it down.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And in Jaden Ivey and Jalen Duren, the Pistons taking arguably the 2 best athletes in the 22 draft. The youth movement is on, and Detroit is definitely fun to watch.
Here's Porter, following the score by Detroit. To the paint. Şengün, no good.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Here's Bogdanović. And Detroit again with the bucket. Here's Porter. 6 points for him. It's Martin on the wing. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Martin's got 4 points now in the quarter.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Ivy's shot is off. The Rockets trail. 1:52 left in the third quarter. Martin outside. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. An interesting subplot for Houston going forward, RJ. Their future is tied to Brooklyn, though.
Yeah, because of the James Harden trade, the Rockets pretty much own the Nets' first-round pick through 2027. It'll be interesting to see where those selections land.
Bagley, a screen on Porter. Outside Bagley from the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Porter, the pass to Green. Lets it go from deep. Oh, and in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Free throw good. Green. That one drops. He ties it up. And he can't make it 3 for 3.
He really wanted to capture the lead there, but on the bright side, at least the game is tied.
They retain possession. The open shot, Cunningham. Good, and that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far. The Rockets have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
Let me tell you this, if you got a vertical leap of 40 inches like Green, you're just going to be able to glide to the rim like that.
Wiseman, a screen on Porter. Fires, high post. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
And it's Green off the drive.
There is no chance that this game is tied up without his offensive firepower.
There's Cunningham with a three. Again, the miss by Cunningham. The Rockets have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Green with the ball. Now Bogdanovic defending. The Pistons clear it. Cunningham on the wing. Outside Bogdanovic. Wiseman, a screen on Smith. Drills it from deep. Bogdanovic has got 8. Smith outside. Lets it go from the wing. That shot missing. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Pistons. He made up. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. So on the floor for Houston. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set, and it's Martin in at the 3 slot. And so it's Detroit with it, following the score by Houston and the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Houston called for the foul.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Duren, he's checked in for Wiseman. Marjanovic checked in for the Rockets.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Here's Şengün. No good that time. Ooh, good D by Bagley. Porter against Cunningham. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. And Houston is shooting around 53%, a nice number. Here's Martin. Good D by Bogdanovic. The Pistons leading. There's Cunningham with a 3. On target from range. Cunningham's got 21.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Back to Green. Inside, Şengün. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
The dime-dropping ability of Green. I love it when he looks for his teammates and gets them involved.
Bogdanovic passes to Cunningham. Back to Bogdanovic. Puts it up from 17. That one's wide left. For Houston, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Green for 3. Duren with a rebound. For Detroit, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Right side Bagley. Pass to Cunningham. From downtown, another 3 for Detroit.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Outside Bogdanovic for 3. Outside Bagley. Bogdanovic down low. He's against Martin. Just 5 on the clock. Basket's good. And it's a 9-point Pistons lead.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Right side, Bogdanovic. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Detroit. And he knocks down the first one. And the Pistons making a change here. Wiseman's checked in. So he gets them both. Houston now. Time running out. 4th quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Bogdanovic with it. Martin picks him up. Bagley passes to Wiseman. Shoots it from the corner. A nice shot by Ivy. And the Pistons lead by 11.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Now here's Green.
So far proving he can score in this league. Green drawing more attention from the defense.
He drops the first one, and that brings him within 10.
For Houston, Green.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
Ooh, you hope that leaving points at the line won't come back to haunt them.
Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Ivy. He's guarded by Martin. Back to Bogdanovich. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. And here's Ivy from the arc. Another three for Detroit.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
And the layup falls.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Şengün passes to Porter. Martin against Bagley. Martin misses. For Detroit, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Pistons.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Cade Cunningham.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Now here's Green. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Marjanovic can't hit. And here's Cunningham outside. Sinks the tray.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
So we see the Pistons taking the W here. We saw 2...
fantastic centers, Clark, in this matchup tonight. Some throwback basketball.
Well, you know, there was a time, Kevin, when centers dominated the league. And as you said, tonight we're going to throw it back to those days.
And the Houston Rockets starting 5. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. And it's Martin in at the 3. Kept alive, and that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Porter.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Halliburton outside. Those three-pointers off the mark. Now Smith. Martin with a screen on Smith. Smith the pass to Martin. Nice move. And finished off by Martin.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
GA, the Houston Rockets coming off back-to-back losing seasons. And that has been tough for their franchise and for the city.
And Kevin, no doubt it affects the team's morale. It's hard to find the positive and see the road ahead, but listen, you got to stay strong and focus on just getting better every day.
Indiana moving it around, and it's Turner finishing it off.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Porter. He dishes it to Smith. And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range. So great bloodlines.
This state of Indiana, Clark, they are crazy about the game of basketball, aren't they?
Yeah, hoops is part of the DNA of the Hoosier State. Drawing huge fans for high school games, college games. They love the college hoopsters, and at the pro level, the Pacers and Fever both have loyal and strong followers.
Now here's Green, and it's sent back by Turner.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
On the wing, Porter. He's covered by Halliburton. Porter passes to Martin and finished off by Martin.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
So it's the Rockets now after Indiana gets the 3. Here's Green. That shot no good. So Indiana will take it the other way. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Halliburton inside the three-point line. Şengün with the rebound.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Here's Martin. Second shot opportunity. And another shot out to Smith. Fade. Here's Şengün. No good, not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Pacers leading by 4. Launches a 3. Nesmith can't get it to go. Nesmith has gone 1 of 3 on the night. Outside Porter. He takes it in. Smith with the basket on the assist by Porter.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
To the middle, here's Smith, and the dunk by Smith.
Ooh, a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
There's the dish to Turner. And a wide open look for Halliburton. No good from outside. Rockets trail by 4. Martin up top. He's covered by Halliburton. It's stolen by Smith. Down low. Neesmith. Pass to Nembhard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul. Pacers still looking to find their way a bit. Struggled last year in Rick Carlisle's return, but I think the future is bright. Ended up near the bottom of the Eastern Conference, but they've got some nice young pieces to build around.
Now here's Porter. No points in the game yet for him. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Smith. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Really good to see Turner find the open man, proving once again he's a team-first guy.
Right side, Green. From deep. Martin inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
A flat-out bucket getter. Porter Jr. is a scorer who will hurt you all over the floor.
Halliburton inside the three-point line. And so it's the Indiana Pacers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And
fans, please give a big round of applause.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Hield is out there with T.J. McConnell. And there's Jackson, and it's Nora in at the 4. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Nora, the pass to Hield, puts up a 3. He's off on that one, and the Rockets take it the other way. On the wing, Green. He's still scoreless so far in this one, and it's Green with the jam.
A gifted athlete with an explosive first step. Green is at his best when he attacks off the dribble.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
And the rejection by Jackson. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. And a wide open look for Porter. Goes back up. They kick it out to Green. And he dunks it right on Isaiah Jackson. Oh, man.
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
A putback, rebound by Smith. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Houston. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And it's Martin missing. And Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. From outside the arc. A shot by McConnell, no good. Houston's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. It's stolen by Hield. The 3. Good on the three-point shot. Hield's got 5 points now this quarter.
Hield bringing the entire package here, following up some stingy defense with some very quick points.
Here's Green. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank, Greg, dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? And they could knock down
the triple.
What a move that time. Crossed up the whole building on that play.
1:44 left to play in the first half. Tate finds Marjanovic. Inside and up the court come the Pacers on the break.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
During the last decade, the 2010s, Houston had loads of success. The fourth most wins in the league during that time. Unfortunately, they never got to the finals.
Indiana Pacers are turning the temperature up. Let's dance.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Martin wide open. He fires. The Rockets again can't hit. For the Rockets during the 2010s, Clark, all winning seasons.
Yeah, and you know, the biggest reason that Houston didn't reach the finals in my mind was the West was loaded. The Spurs were always a contender. OKC had a nice run. And of course, during that time, the Warriors became dynastic.
Here's Indiana now. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. To the paint. Here's Turner. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, the hard work inside from Turner paying dividends. A real handful for the defense down low.
Let's check in for the Rockets.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring it up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94. I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand. Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Shot's good by Turner.
Tossing around that 250 lbs. Turner going right through the contact.
Outside, Green looking to get it going, and Green slams it in.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Pacers leading by 10. Neesmith, the pass to Turner. Here's Nembhard, guarded by Porter. A nice shot by Neesmith.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Green kicks to Smith. Turner with the steal. Here's Nembhard. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so,
with the score, your Pacers 33, the Rockets 20.
and as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. A fantastic game from Miles Turner in this one.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Checking out the group for Steven Silas to start the second half. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. The post pairing forms Smith along with Şengün. And it's Martin in at the small forward position. Porter passes to Şengün. Houston moving it around. Passes it to Green. Here's the 3. The rebound by Turner. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Indiana. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Kicks it to Smith. Back to Turner. Pass to Neesmith. 5 to shoot. A 3-pointer off the mark. Rockets trail by 13. There's Porter with the 3. The shot missing. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Smith finds Turner. Turner with a screen on Martin. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process.
No shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch, and we thank you for that story. Smith against Smith. Outside for Martin. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And the wide open shot from Green. And a miss there on the triple. Pacers leading by 15. Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. Healed the pass to Nwora. Lets it go with a 3. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
A new lineup here for Houston.
Substitution on the court.
And now we're 3 minutes into the 3rd quarter of play. Healed with the bucket.
And you've got to be up on Hield, especially when he's beyond the arc. If not, he'll burn you.
Washington passes to Marjanovic. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Indiana's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Hield can't hit. Rockets trail by 16. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
The Pacers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the 2nd half. And then Hield with the dunk.
Explosive play by Hield, taking off and slamming that one down before the D could react.
Now, here's Washington. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. The pass to McConnell. Here's Nwora. Hield from outside. That shot missing. Rockets trail by 15. Here's Christopher. Pass to Marjanovic. And the rejection by Jackson. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's McConnell. They kick out to Hield. Off target with his 3.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Here's Washington. Passes to Christopher. Gets it off. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Indiana Pacers. Their lead at 15.
Please give a big round of applause.
And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Miles Turner out there with Smith. Then it's Halliburton. Then it's Neesmith. And it's Nembhard in at the 2-guard spot. That's the Pacers 5. Here's Christopher, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Pacers?
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
And Turner throws it down.
Boy, so dominant once he catches fire. Got to respect Turner's ability to score the ball in a lot of ways.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, Juniors, and quality NBA players.
And the Rockets making a change here. Green's checked in. And here is Neesmith. Fires from deep. The shot's good from Halliburton. Halliburton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. With the crossover. Turner with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And again, the turnover by the Rockets.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Halliburton for 3. And Indiana, another 3.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Porter passes to Smith. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Really good in the playmaking role. Porter Jr. with the right read in the two-man game there.
To the middle. Here's Turner. Here's Nemo. Another shot over to the wing. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. A nice shot by Neesmith.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Porter. Pass to Şengün. Tries again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
He hits the second from the line. Mark, let's go back to when the Rockets traded away James Harden in 2020. How has that reset gone?
I like what it looks like, Kevin. Building through the draft. I love the young talent they've been able to acquire, and they've done it with a bunch of future first-round picks in their back pocket. So they're not done. There's more to come in drafting high-quality talent.
Green. That one off the back iron and out. And it's the Pacers ball. They're on a 20-7 run. Here's Nembhard, covered by Smith. Halliburton outside. Now the pass to Neesmith. Oh, good on the triple.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Indiana.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Miles Turner.
you have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
Out to Smith. Clock at 6. Turner with a screen on Green. Here's Nembhard. Indiana again missing. Şengün with the ball. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton.
Fourth team foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Green, no luck.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And it's sent back by Turner. Neesmith, the pass to Nembhard. Hits it from three-point range.
Andrew Nembhard.
That's a 2 from Smith. No good there. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing.
confident. On the road, they've always got their game faces on. And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Marvin Bagley is out there with Durant, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. Hey, a real treat in store for us tonight, folks. We get to see two teams with some of the best young talent in the NBA, Grant.
I mean, you said it best. I mean, these teams and their players, they have a lot of runway in front of them. So you get a glimpse of the league's future here. With the wealth of potential on both sides, these are teams that figure to be contenders for years to come.
Wiseman, he's checked in for the Pistons. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Bogdanovich. Second chance effort, and the jumper falls for him.
And Wiseman, that long frame and that left hand, able to whip that pass to his teammate.
Cunningham against Halliburton. And then Turner with the dunk.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now here's Cunningham. Oh, stolen by Turner. Going all the way to the rack. Here's Halliburton. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
Excellent awareness and effort. Halliburton getting involved and finishing that time on the break.
Outside Bagley. Takes a 3. The Pacers pull it in. Halliburton outside. Pass to Turner from behind the arc. No good on the shot. The Pistons go the other way with it. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in.
You look at the Pistons, and this team has been trying to build something here. It's been struggling to do so as of late, but first pick in Cade Cunningham, a really huge draft in 2022 with some young talent coming in. This is a very young and very exciting team now.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Now here's Halliburton. Wiseman with a steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Ivy. The rebound by Turner. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Right, and the Pistons have had several very high draft picks, Brent. But so far, the pieces they've added just haven't totally meshed together.
Well, maybe from the previous year's BA, but I think the combination that they put together for this upcoming season and moving forward is going to really gel and produce some excitement for this fan base in Detroit.
Cunningham, pass to Ivy. Back to Cunningham. Tries yet again. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And the basket by Halliburton.
Well, Halliburton has that kind of ability. An awkward release, but man, is he consistent with it.
Here's Cunningham, and he lays it up and in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Turner, no good.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Back to Cunningham. Outside Bogdanovich. The 3. Pistons keep it alive. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Smith. Down low. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And Halliburton just sees the play before the play.
Cunningham outside. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Indiana leading. Halliburton outside. To the right side, and here's Turner from the arc. That's good, and Halliburton gets the assist. Turner's got 5 points.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 5. Smith passes to Halliburton. Shot clock at 5. Out to the wing. There's Neesmith with the 3. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Cunningham outside. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Pass to Neesmith. Over Bogdanovich. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Indiana. They lead by...
Your Pacers Youth Dance Team. Here come your Indiana.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Indiana.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
T.J. McConnell is out there with Buddy Hield. Then it's Jackson, and it's Nwora in at the 4-man position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And stolen by Diallo. To the left wing, to the inside. Pass to Stewart. Now Diallo. Burks with it. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
And that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
Pass to Hield. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. And so the ball out of bounds. Duren touched it last. Indiana's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's Mathurin going inside. Can't hit that one. And Detroit will go the other way with it. In addition to affecting the game at both ends, Mathurin has already proven to be a tremendous leader.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. He's a high intangibles guy, a hard worker, really leads by example, and he's clutch. He elevates his play in big-time situations.
And here are the Pacers now, following the score by Detroit. Jackson, another shot. Duren with a rebound. The Pistons trailing.
Indiana foul. Isaiah Jackson. First personal foul. Second.
Here's Burks. Drives to the hoop. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Here's Duren. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now just a 3-point Pacer lead.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. So Indiana ends up going with a new group.
For the Pacers Breaker Dance Crew.
Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Three-pointer, Halliburton hits a three-pointer. Halliburton's got 8 points.
Running the pick and roll with just tremendous patience and poise. Halliburton reading the defense so well. He exploited that opening.
Here's Ivy. Pass to Wiseman. Inside. Oh, stolen by Turner.
2 minutes.
Halliburton on the wing. Defended by Bogdanovich. Halliburton, the pass to Smith. Here's Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Clock at 6. Over Ivy. Halliburton finds Turner. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Cunningham. And Turner with the block.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Ivy. Following the bucket by the Pacers. And they get it back. Pass to Wiseman. Outside Bogdanovich. Second chance effort. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight. Smith inside. Bagley's on him.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Cunningham against Halliburton. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Pass to Smith. Over Bagley.
Oh, wow.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
Here's Ivy. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To win the run. There's the steal. In transition. Here come the Pacers. Here's Smith. Off target at the rim. And here's Cunningham. From deep, Wiseman. Here's Bagley. And here's Ivy from the arc. The clock runs out, and we are... All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Your Pacers, 26. The Pistons, 14.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, you gotta like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Marvin Bagley is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Duren in at the center position.
Cade Cunningham, one of those 6'6", 6'7" guards that's really skilled, so a tough matchup for most wings and really too big for most guards. That's where his advantage lies.
Now here's Halliburton. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Cunningham. Oh, and Turner with a block. Pass to Halliburton. Now here's Turner. The 3 is up. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 6 assists now in the game. Brent, you think we're going to see more guys with the skills of Cade at his height?
I do, BA. I think just the advanced training in the offseason and development of these guys. They're coming into the league with a much more refined skill set, and Cade Cunningham is certainly in that basket of players.
Halliburton outside. Smith outside. Halliburton against Bagley. Nice shot by Turner.
Smart bucket by Turner. Use your length and score it in close.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Cunningham against Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Here's Neesmith out to the right wing. Halliburton outside. Here's Nembhard. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. He's got 5.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Here's Ivy. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Cunningham outside. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
I like how Cunningham just refuses to settle on the play. He gets his shot off and then gets himself fouled.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Both free throws good from Cunningham. After making the playoffs 5 years straight, the Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
You know, B.A., they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff, if they're comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
Now here's McConnell. Pass to Nora. Hield with the ball. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And it's out of bounds to Indiana.
Indiana ball.
Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Wiseman. Here's Burks. Oh, a special move before that shot. Burks has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
This is how you execute in transition, getting all the way to the cup.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Diallo on the wing. The rebound by Jackson.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
And it's Hield missing.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one. Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And here are the Pacers now, following the score by Detroit. Jackson with it, guarded by Stewart. Here's Matherin, looking for his first basket still in this one. And while the Pistons need to improve at both ends, Brett, offense is where they've struggled the most.
Yeah, last season near the bottom in field goal percentage and three-point percentage. They've got the playmakers, but they've got to convert and finish off those plays and get more consistent on the offensive end.
Detroit calls timeout. Duran, he's checked in for the Pistons. Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd. Burks against McConnell. Pass to Stewart. Back to Burks. Diallo outside. Oh, from deep. Sends it home from three-point land. Diallo's got 7 points.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Stewart. Here's Magruder. Pass to Stewart. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Stewart's got his first points in this one.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Well, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Duran, no good. Now here's Hield. He's closely guarded. Here's Nora. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. And they're on the break. And finished off by Stewart.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. The pick. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates. leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. We've got Neesmith, Miles Turner out there with Jalen Smith. Then it's Halliburton, and it's Nembhard in a two-guard. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Pass to Nembhard. It's picked off. Left side Bagley. Cunningham, right side. And there's the screen. Cans it with nobody near him.
Cade really navigating that pick and roll to perfection.
Indiana's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
The Pistons making a switch here. Wiseman's checked in.
James Wiseman.
Halliburton, the pass to Smith. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Cunningham with the ball. Turner covering. Another 3 for Detroit.
Well, Cade asking the defense to come out. You got to respect his ability to shoot it from the three-point line.
Halliburton against Cunningham. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. And the Pacers lead by 11.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Halliburton outside. And he slams it in one-handed. That gives him a double-double in this one.
Extra sauce on that one, please, Halliburton. Wow.
And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Pacers. They led by as many as 18. Shot from the wing. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Capable of scoring from a lot of levels. When you guard Cade Cunningham, you're going to have to make a choice. This time they chose wrong.
Pass to Turner. Can't sink it. 4th miss out of 9 attempts. The Pistons have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th. They get it back. Here's Ivy. Six to shoot. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Goes back up. Driving in. Pacers with a rebound. Turner's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the paint. And stolen by Bagley. Here's Wiseman. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
It's pretty easy stuff from Wiseman if he's that close.
Indiana leading. Halliburton outside. Puts the move on. And the layup is up and in. Halliburton's gotten 4 this quarter.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Shoots over Neesmith. Outside Bogdanovich. 4-3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Bagley with a nice job of surveying there.
The Pacers have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the 4th. Cunningham against Halliburton. Pass to Neesmith. And here's Turner. Here's Neesmith. Back to Turner. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Here's Ivy. Screen by Wiseman. That one no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Indiana has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Halliburton for 3. And again It's the Pacers from deep.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
It's good on the putback.
Bagley at 6'11". What an option there late.
A chance here to possibly put the game away.
They have to remain focused to get it done.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. That one is off. The Pistons go the other way with it.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
So it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
First free throw is good, and that brings him within 5.
And Cunningham with that #1 selection, lots of expectations for him, so a steep learning curve to get to the level that he wants to play at, but he's got a great work ethic, and he's going to give you his best effort every night.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
To the lineup for the Pistons.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up 5.
So young players who come into the league, you want to see if they can bring it every night. Halliburton has certainly fit that bill. Some padding here on the free throw line, some good work.
Here's Burks. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Shooting for Detroit. Alex Burke.
Both shots good from the strike. 12 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Here's Halliburton. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 6.
Now he's coming to the NBA, making an impact, and he's making one right here in a big-time moment.
Indiana calls timeout. They're up by 6. Only 2 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Indiana takes minutes.
So it's Indiana winning this one. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to...
On the floor tonight, a collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress, but the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. The backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivy. Marvin Bagley is out there with Weissman. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get. The front office for the Pistons coming in from Oklahoma City. Their draft picks overall pretty good, making an immediate impact.
To the wing on the left, and that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And the Pistons draftees all showing starting caliber mettle early on. And, you know, Steve, they're playing now with confidence. I mean, you can see it.
Kevin, they couldn't wait for this season to start. They know this is a team poised to make that jump to contending for the playoffs.
Now, here's Green. Shot clock at 6. And Green slams it in.
Look at Green just taking off and throwing it down right in the face of the defense.
Cunningham drains the 19-footer.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Porter against Cunningham. It's stolen by Weissman. Passes it to Ivy. Bagley with a screen on Green. Ivy with the bucket.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And Cunningham with the block. And here we go, the Pistons fast break. Bogdanovich passes to Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Excellent footwork and handles, getting Cunningham right around the defender.
Cunningham against Porter. And he drives in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
So he gets them both.
And one of those guys who fell in the draft the year he came out due to injury. Porter healed up and has taken the lead by storm.
Now here's Ivy. Bagley kicks to Cunningham. Shoots it up. He can't hit that time. And Houston the other way now. And then Porter with the jam.
This young man is unreal. I mean, can you believe that?
Bagley with a screen on Porter. No one covering. Cunningham's got 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now, here's Ivy. And he goes big with the dunk right over Jabari Smith.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And stolen by Şengün. On the wing, Green. And it's Green shooting it down.
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
Into the lane. He gets that one. He has 6. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now, here's Green. Yep, that one goes in there.
Putting his size to use. Green's got great length, and it helps him there inside.
Bagley sets a screen for Cunningham. Driving to the basket. Off target at the rim. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Rockets. Here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
Here's Ivy, and they get it back. Bagley finds Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility.
Look out, here he comes.
That was amazing, and look at the elevation.
Emphatic 2 points from Green. Great to see him being aggressive and not settle for jumpers.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
From deep, they get the rebound. Şengün, the layup off target.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Kicks it out to Bogdanović. Back to Bagley. It's stolen by Smith. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Rockets. He notched 8. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
On the court for the Pistons, Duren out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Alec Burks. Then it's Hamidou Diallo. And it's Magruder in at the 2. Here's Stewart, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time
The previous play is under
to detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Burks can't get it to go. Houston in the lead. For 3, Smith. It's hauled in by Diallo. Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Duren. Lays it up off the glass. Duren's got his first 2 points of the night. And this league has plenty of guys who can take over a game at any time. But, Steve, how fun is it to have a team with multiple threats and on any given night?
Well, it's really, Kevin, unfair because you have 2 guys that can get it going. And for the defense and the other team, that is hard to contend with.
And the pass to Burks. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Down low, here's Stewart. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Jabari Smith picks one up.
6'8", about 250. Isaiah Stewart is a load, and if you're going to foul him, you better really do it.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Porter passes to Green. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Green's got 11 points.
Oh, not even thinking about it. When Green is catching and firing like that, you know he's feeling it.
Burks looking around. Pass to Duren. Hangs. Got a piece of it. Outside, Martin. Pass to Şengün. And Green slams it in.
And we've seen this all night. Green with a wide range of ways to score. And boy, he just keeps coming.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Detroit shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Marjanovic checked in for Houston. The Rockets trail. On the wing, Green. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal.
And we've seen some great scorers come into the league, but Green looks elite. Both the physical gifts and that fearless approach.
And the Rockets making a change here. Washington's checked in. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for Detroit. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. There's the three. Cranes the three-pointer. Burks has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Burks is really good at picking his spots from outside when he's on the floor. A highly efficient shooter.
The drive by Green scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
And it's good, 2 points. 9 points in the game so far.
Blazing first step of Burks, enabling him to leave the defense in his wake.
And here's Green outside. Detroit with the rebound.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Here's Diallo. Plays it up and banks it in. And it's a 4-point Detroit lead.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
There's the lob to the hoop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Durin the pass to Burks. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pistons.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. You thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can
Previous play is
that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Just 5 to shoot. Green passes to Smith. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Detroit ball.
35 seconds left here in the second. Now, here's Burks. 11 points in the game. Washington against Burks. Washington kicks to Smith. A 3 ball. Here's Green. Drives to the hoop. Houston gets it back. Marjanovic finds Martin. Smith outside. Here's Washington. It's deflected. And that concludes the first half.
Pistons 34.
Put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwocky.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
They've got Kevin Porter. Tayshaun Tate out there with Alperen Sengun. And it's Christopher in at the 2. It's the 5 for Houston right now. There's Green with the 3. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Back to Bagley. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
He's a real wrecking ball inside. Once Bagley has solid position, you almost have to foul him.
And the second free throw, good. And so here is Houston. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Green. From down in the low post, it goes. Green's got 19 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Outside, Martin. Back to Green. Out to Smith. Over Bagley. And it's Smith missing. Pistons leading by 8. Bagley in the post. Guarded by Green. Bagley with the bucket.
And we saw this from Bagley in college. He has very good touch around the rim.
Green, the pass to Martin. Wiseman with the rebound. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Inside. Outside for Bagley. And there's the call on Kevin Porter.
Kevin Porter Jr.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Cunningham looking it over. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
If you're Cunningham, keep going inside. Good things will happen.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
And here's Green outside. No good that time. Now the Pistons take it the other way. Here's Ivy. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist in this one. On the wing, Green. To end the run. Wiseman with the rebound. Pistons leading by 14. Porter with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Green draws the double. On the wing, Porter. Green in the post.
2 minutes.
He's covered by Wiseman. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up on the wing. Smith, no luck. The Pistons have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Ivy dishes to Wiseman. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Banked in off the glass. Wiseman's got his first points in this one.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's foul number 2 for him. Washington's checked in for Green.
Team foul. For your Rockets.
Porter against Cunningham. Feeds to Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
A unique talent. Cunningham has the size of a wing and the skill of a point.
Washington finds Smith. Rebounded by the Pistons. And here comes Detroit again with the fast break. The shot by Ivy, no good. Rockets trail by 15. to the wing right side. Out to Smith. On the wing, Porter. Shoots the three. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bagley the pass to Ivy. Here's Wiseman. Got a hand on it. It's Martin on the wing. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Martin with the bucket.
I loved the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Rockets foul.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Second personal foul.
And the first one drops.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
The first overall pick in the 2021 draft, Cade Cunningham is a special talent. Lots to like about his game.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Detroit foul.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Pistons, we've got Isaiah Stewart. He's out there with Durham. Alec Burks is out there with Hamidou Diallo. And it's Magruder in at the shooting guard position. Burks for 3. Detroit getting another chance here.
Blocking foul called on. Hold on. Marjanovic. First personal foul. First team foul.
Burks against Porter. Going inside. Second chance shot. Pass to Duran. Here's Magruder. Clock at 4. Shoots over Washington. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. Nuggets trail by 12.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here is Washington. To the inside. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Duran. Washington against Diallo. Now the pass to Duran. Here's Magruder. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Now a timeout called by Houston.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Cade Cunningham.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
He got an extra boost from the grief these fans were giving him here tonight. They were riding him hard all night, and he ate it up. Some guys just like being the villain, I guess. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. Stephen Silas talking to his team during the break. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thanks so much, David. Here's Ivy driving in and slam dunk by Ivy.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Porter kicks to Green. Porter against Cunningham. Martin dishes to Porter. Misses the 3.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge lead with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And so Cunningham nails both of them. And it's Porter with the ball for Houston. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Out to Smith.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
For three. Can't hit that one. The Pistons go the other way with it. Right side Bagley. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
And it's Detroit's ball. They're on an 11-3 run. And Cunningham with the slam.
Tonight is proving why Cunningham was the top pick in the draft. K can take over games.
There's Green with the three. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Pistons leading by 22.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pistons.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
Porter against Cunningham. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Cunningham's got 12 points in just the second half. Porter looking it over. They kick it out to Green. Here he goes, and Green slams it in.
And once he gets going, Green is a load to stop. Long, athletic, with a terrific handle.
Wiseman with the ball. He's against Smith. Wiseman no good. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Outside, Green. Wiseman with the rebound. Here's Ivy. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Pistons lead by 21.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the #2 overall pick in the draft. And that's really changed the landscape.
And so he hits both. Now Cunningham. Bagley with a screen on Porter. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were
bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. They've got Tyrese Halliburton. Jalen Smith is out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Nesmith, and it's Nembhard in at the 2. Now here's Green. The rebound by Nembhard. Smith outside. Here's Nesmith. Green covering. Back to Smith. Clock at 4. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, and for the Pacers, things had gotten stale. So they bring in a new coach in Rick Carlisle, a new potential star in Tyrese Halliburton, a fresh start for this franchise.
Outside, Green. The rebound by Turner. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Halliburton, the pass to Smith. Turner with it. There's the 3. And he buries his first look. Indiana switching things up recently, going forward in a new direction.
You know, B.A., change can be a good thing. Sometimes organizations can get comfortable winning 42, 44 games, losing in the first round. But the Pacers clearly want more. And you know what? I respect that. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Nembhard. Nice shot by Turner. Turner's got 5 now.
Miles Turner has great versatility, so he can score from anywhere, but right there is his bread and butter.
Outside, Green. Takes it in. Oh, my goodness! Cocked it back and fired it home!
How good was Zach? Felt the taller defender on him, gave a little extra burst, and that's all it took.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now here's Green. The rebound by Turner. An 8-point differential. Inside, here's Smith, and the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Green in the post. Oh, and Turner with a block.
Miles Turner with that length sends it back twice on the pipes. Miles.
Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. And he banks in the layup. Halliburton's got his second basket on the night.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Nesmith's shot is off. The Rockets have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Pass to Martin. Back to Şengün. Shoots over Nesmith. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Martin finds Porter. Back to Martin. Pass to Porter. Outside, Green. Smith with a screen on Smith. Green for 3. That's his 5th miss. Only made 2 shots in this one so far. There's the drive. Outside for Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. Three-pointer. And Tyrese Halliburton good for 3. Halliburton's got 7.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now here's Halliburton. He has 7. Pass to Turner. Shakes him. And then Turner with the dunk.
Well, Halliburton can be so clever with the basketball. Helps yet another teammate take advantage of an opening.
Here's Green. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the left side wing. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's Indiana. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Pacers here, they've really been putting on a show.
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. And it's Martin in at small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Hield for 3. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Any opportunity from 3 is what Buddy Hield is looking for. Great delivery there.
The shot won't fall. Indiana's got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. Pass to Nora. Here's Matherin. He's guarded by Martin. Here's Nora. Jackson left side. Now here's Hield. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, this guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
Hield against Green. To the inside. Can they get it? The shot no good. So the Pacers will take it the other way. And out of bounds. Houston will have it.
Houston ball.
Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Smith outside.
He didn't have his feet planted.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And it's a completely new group for the Rockets. Over the last few years, we've seen the rise of the skilled big. Doris, how's that changed the way basketball is played?
I think, B.A., certainly it has made for a more wide-open game. The advent of that stretch 4, stretch 5, it creates better spacing because you've got to deal with their shooting. To me, it's a much better product for the fans.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Jackson, right side.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The Rockets have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Washington outside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Indiana.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Now here's Hield to the middle. It's stolen away. Washington against McConnell. Down low. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Graham. Here's Hield. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Well, Buddy Hield not backing down on the interior. He says, I got more than shooting in my game.
To the middle. Outside Tate.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
A minute 58 left in the half. Pass to Washington. Shot clock at 6. Picked it out of midair. Back comes Houston in transition. Right wing. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Hield.
Third team foul.
First one falls for him. So Indiana ends up going with a new group.
Washington, 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Halliburton. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
My goodness, what a dribble drive by Mr. Tyrese Halliburton.
Houston calls timeout.
The ideal guard in today's NBA, Tyrese Halliburton, has length at 6'5". Now he can run the offense, plus Tyrese is an excellent three-point shooter.
Marjanovic checked in for Şengün. The Rockets have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Here's Green.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that higher difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Here's Nembhard. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner. The Rockets have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Now Washington to the inside. Here's Marjanovic. Smith with the rebound. 50 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Halliburton, the pass to Smith. Good work there as it goes. Smith's got 7 points in the game.
Well, as soon as you recognize a size mismatch, you have to attack.
Halliburton against Washington. Green for 3. The offensive rebound. Martin. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
It's both from the stripe. 32 seconds left in the second. Halliburton with the ball. Guarded by Smith. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
At the line for the Pacers.
Free throw good. Halliburton.
A superb scorer and a talented distributor. Tyrese Halliburton is exactly the type of point guard every team would love to have.
Now here's Washington. For 3, Smith. Rebounded by Halliburton. And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist from Halliburton.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
And out of bounds. The Rockets will take it.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Here's the lob. And so it's Indiana with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. We hear teams, Allie, as always, thank you. About ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, you gotta like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Jalen Smith is out there with Nesmith. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Miles Turner. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. Pass to Turner. Here's Nembhard. Three-pointer, Halliburton. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
Halliburton, a huge part of this offense, which is why he has the confidence in these catch-and-shoot situations. No hesitation.
Throws it up high. Oh, and Turner with a block. Halliburton on the wing. Green covering. Pass to Nesmith. Halliburton against Martin. Over to the wing. 5 to shoot. Oh, had a nice open look right there. 6 points for him.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
There's Nesmith with the three. Drops in the three. Nesmith's got his first 3 points of the game.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And it's hammered home by Green.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
How about that? Running the pick and roll to perfection. Evident that Miles Turner loves these situations.
Timeout called. Houston. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Şengün's checked in.
Guard it. The one and only What City, Texas.
Outside, Green. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter. Indiana's gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. To the paint. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
And this is why Miles Turner is such a high percentage scorer. You combine length, athleticism, and basketball skills. Good luck with that, defense. How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Here's Halliburton. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's just a savvy move to draw the foul. And despite that young age, Halliburton like a seasoned veteran right there.
He's perfect from the line this time. The Rockets have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside, Green. And it's good for 2. Green's got 18 points in the game.
He's scoring the rock at will, but he needs more help from his teammates.
Inside, here's Smith. It's rebounded by Houston.
Look at how the game is played today. Teams are looking for length, versatility, and of course shooting. And Smith Jr. has all of that and more.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Tyrese Halliburton is putting in work right now. This guy getting to his spots and scoring with ease.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, you mentioned the shooting, Grant. Smith Jr. hitting 42% from beyond the arc last season.
BA, I mean, among his many skills, that one probably stands out the most. But I also love his potential at the other end. He really has those tools to be a lockdown defender 1 through 5.
A new lineup here for Indiana. Here's Matherin. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Shooting for Indiana.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. We've got 1:13 left in the third. Quarter the pass to Smith, and he goes in for the dunk.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
To the inside, Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? McConnell against Porter. The 3 ball. Pass to Martin. Second chance shot, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Second team foul.
And he drops the first.
At the line for Houston, KJ Martin.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Pacers have gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. Halliburton against Porter. Tipped. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Nesmith. He's guarded by Porter. Smith with a screen on Green. Pass to Smith. Beyond the arc. He drops it from range. Smith's got 12 points. 9 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside, Green fires the 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Indiana Pacers sitting on a comfortable... Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter. Stranger things have happened. Timeout called. Houston. Boy, you got to like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
And I think a new plan would be a good idea. At least make it hard on this guy.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Tyrese Halliburton.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set, and it's Martin in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Indiana on offense. Here's Halliburton, and he gets it to go. Halliburton's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, you love when guards are unafraid to get to the painted area and finish. Go ahead, Tyrese.
Oh, got that one up quick.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Halliburton against Porter. And out of bounds. Houston will have it.
Rockets ball.
So it's the Rockets now. Outside, Green. Fires from deep. That shot is off. So Indiana will take it the other way. And stolen by Green. On the wing, Green. Outside Porter. From outside the arc. Houston gets it back. Back to Green. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Indiana on offense. Nembhard, good.
Well, yet another selfless play from Miles Turner. Pretty pass to his teammate.
Halliburton against Porter. Down low. Smith. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Pacers.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Porter, the pass to Martin. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got 7 assists in the game.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Halliburton for 3, and again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Yeah, that's savviness by Tyrese Halliburton. Gets himself something he can work with, makes the game look easy.
Oh, and there's the... And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
Second team foul.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still dispute.
Previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Come on, everybody.
First free throw is good.
Let's make some noise.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Pacers have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Pass to Nesmith. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. And here's Turner, covered by Smith. Now here's Porter. Launches it. Smith no good. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Tyrese Halliburton doing his thing, showing you all he has in that passing arsenal.
And it's hammered home by Green.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that. Here's Halliburton. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The two things you love here, how confident Halliburton is offensively. The second is not afraid to take punishment while he's shooting the basketball.
And both free throws good for Halliburton. Houston has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Here's Green. Blocked! Here's Nembhard, defended by Şengün. Here's Nesmith. Crafty move, and he takes it up and lays it in.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Back to Green. Three-pointer. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Indiana has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Pacers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And of all the highlights, and well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
People were worried that this was
The previous play is under
so many close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're...
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Free throw good. Halliburton.
They are here, the one and only Clutch City.
And both free throws good for Halliburton. The Rockets shooting pretty well at 45%. Outside, Green. Smith with the rebound. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Turner passes to Halliburton. Back to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And they'll get another chance. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Nesmith. Pass to Halliburton. Fires for 3. That shot, no good. Timeout call. Houston. They're losing by 28. Only 2 seconds left in the fourth. All right, right, guys, what's your take?
A lot to talk about here, but hey, this game is likely out of reach.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked.
Down in the paint